Hello, ladies, MBs, and gentlemen. Seeking asylum is an arduous process. For people from areas such as the Middle East and Africa seeking asylum in Europe, it involves a journey both by automobile and boat. In an interview with Amnesty International, a young boy named Ali explained how one of his fellow asylum seekers lost his life falling from a truck packed with people that was travelling dangerously fast from Somalia to Libya. Ali also talked of how, when crossing the Mediterranean, the boat sustained a puncture, and that he and his fellow asylum seekers were desperately trying to plug the hole with their hands. Thankfully, with the help of the Guardia di Finanza, Ali and his fellow asylum seekers were rescued and made it to the Italian island of Lampedusa. Ali said, "Now we have shelter, we have food, we thank God for saving us, and we thank Italy. Here in Lampedusa, I saw a sign that I liked. It says, 'Government should save lives, not borders.' I would like to tell governments to do that." The Mediterranean is one of the most dangerous seas to traverse, especially in boats that are overpacked with passengers and that are not properly equipped, some even lacking crews. In an interview with Channel 4 News, two Syrian asylum seekers said the boat trip was the scariest part of their journey. We are of course all aware of the heartbreaking news of at least one boat that didn't make it, resulting in the drowning of its passengers, including children. It's estimated that in 2014, almost 3,500 people drowned attempting to reach Europe. In its 1 year of existence, Operation Mare Nostrum was able to ensure the safe passage of approximately 150,000 migrants to Europe. However, due to the refusal of other European countries, including the UK, to help fund the operation, it ended. Recent disasters involving migrant vessels have led to calls for the operation to be revived. In order to help our fellow human beings, it is imperative that all EU member states share the burden of granting asylum to refugees. Amnesty International have put pressure on EU states to increase search and rescue operations in the Mediterranean, and media attention of the crisis has led to public outrage which has forced EU countries to take action. For example, the UK has deployed HMS Bulwark for such operations, but it is vital that those who support asylum do not ease pressure on the government, both to engage in search and rescue and in granting refugees asylum. Do not underestimate the power of the people. Iceland is only obliged to take in 50 asylum seekers per annum. However, due to pressure from 90% of the Icelandic population, that figure looks set to increase to 500. Over 1,000 Icelanders have also volunteered to help the Red Cross with the new arrivals. Germany is currently leading the way, having granted asylum to some 73,000 refugees. What you can do to help. There's a number of charities to which I shall link to in the description. There's also a number of petitions you can sign, which I shall link to. To quote Tony Benn, "The way a government treats refugees is very instructive, because it shows you how they would treat the rest of us if they thought they could get away with it." Thanks for watching.